I think India should matter to you guys more than it does. At least Nigeria gets pity tweets. We get nothing. Let me try to explain to you guys why you need to give more than you do. And I'll start by invoking America's favorite Asian bad boy. Seen here looking for wabbits in the demilitarized zone. I've seen Americans get paranoid about North Korean nukes. I mean, this whole will they, won't they thing between Trump and Kim, it's cute and all, but Kim's not going to bomb himself. From what I hear, he's got a very sweet deal up there in North Korea. The nukes that you guys should be worrying about, they lie with our dear neighbors to the west. And while on paper, Pakistan too is a democracy. The first and only civilian government to complete a full term in office in Pakistan did so in 2016. 66 years after the country was declared a democracy. And because of them, 200 million people have had an unelected general as their supreme leader for 33 out of the 70 odd years of the country's existence. Because of them, 3 million people were ethnically cleansed from what is Bangladesh today. Because of them, people from all over the world can fly down to Pakistan and get a doctoral degree in jihad. Pakistan literally export terrorism to the world. Just look at this short clip to see what they've done to turn their financial institutions into a money laundering service for would-be terror financiers the world over.
Cash rules everything around me. Get the money, dollar bill, y'all. Cash rules everything around me. Get the money, dollar bill, y'all. Grew up on the crime side, the New York Times side. Staying alive was no job at second hand. My mom's bounced on old man. So then we moved to Shaolin land, a young youth. Rocking a gold tooth with no blues. The only way I would get the G off was drug looting. Let's start it like this one and
What the FATF, Pakistan? Enough has already been said about America's role in stoking the jihadi movement in Afghanistan in the 80s. But when the Russians did not want to play anymore, Pakistan inherited these elements. And today they use them as a paramilitary reserve force to extend their sphere of influence in Afghanistan and Iran and India, primarily, but not solely through Kashmir. India has struggled with terrorist attacks on its soil for decades before any plane hit any tower. Remember that Osama thing they did with you guys, where they hid him in a safe house while taking billions of dollars from you to look for him in Afghanistan? They did that to us in the 90s. Meet Dawood Ibrahim. He is wanted for a series of 13 blasts that rocked the city of Mumbai in 1993. It's an open secret that he lives in the Pakistani city of Karachi, supported by none less than the ISI. And I can go on and on about Pakistan's blatant lying. But their Prime Minister gave a speech at the United Nations General Assembly recently, corroborating everything I just said. They think they can normalize past naughtiness by confessing to everything on live TV. Pakistan are to terrorism what Donald Trump is to impeachable offenses. And I know this is starting to sound like a rant, but here's a bit of trivia for you guys. Faith, piety, and jihad in the name of Allah is the slogan of the Pakistan army. And Pakistan are obsessed with us, starting from when both the countries were born way back in 1947. Pakistan was created citing something called the two-nation theory, which simplified states that the Muslims of the subcontinent cannot live in harmony with the other communities and deserve their own homeland. India, on the other hand, is a secular nation where all communities live together in harmony. From Pakistan's perspective, India's very existence puts a lie to the two-nation theory and to the very idea of Pakistan. From India's perspective, our success is the success of secularism and liberalism and everything that you liberals espouse. Remember I told you guys there were fucks to be given? Well, get your middle fingers warmed up. because we're about to enter Kashmir. Now, Kashmir is where the 7-decade-long debate on the two-nation theory plays out every day in one of the most militarized zones that you've probably not heard of. It has been in Pakistan's best interest to keep this wound open and festering, and they have channelized billions of dollars to turn one of the most beautiful places in the world into a terror-infested hellhole. Recently, on the 5th of August 2019, the Indian government, in a series of bold and decisive steps, cauterized the wound that is Kashmir. Any escalation by Pakistan here is as archduke as it can get in this century. A bunch of crazies have their paws on the nuclear button right now, and you may choose to check in by commenting F in the comment section below. Look, I know I started this telling you guys I was going to talk about India and ended up talking mostly about Pakistan, but I'm just doing an introduction Mean Girl style. I mean, you guys don't have to like us right away, just don't hang out with the Pakistanis.
I can't believe the news today.
Rolling. Action.
Hello from India, Mr. Maher. Shit. Stop. Start again.